Fuck universe. So, recently I have been doing my high school kid thing now. That means being irresponsible and just legitimately being derp as fuck. Now, what I mean by derp as fuck also means, I'm failing my chemistry class, and I have C's in all my other classes, which sucks, because next year I'm trying to be completely and totally awesome and go to this thing in my town that's called middle college. Now, middle college is this awesomely awesome thing that you get to do your junior and senior year, and I didn't do it my junior year because I didn't have the most awesome grade point average. Now, with this not awesome grade point average, I got all of my friends, they all went. Like, all the people that I converse with and that are my friends went to this middle college thing. And I am at regular high school. Partially the reason why I do so horribly in high school is because I hate it with a passion. And I honestly feel like if I went to middle college, I wouldn't hate it as much. I honestly just don't like the people here, and I don't like being around the stupid masses of teenage boys and girls that are falling under this spell of it's so cool to be different. And there's a shit ton of teenagers in my school that are like, oh, sorry, there's a red light right there. But that try so hard to be different. What I mean by that is, you know those, I guess, old scene kids and such that would just kind of dye their hair and put in the piercings and stuff like that? Well, I was one of those. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I was a scene kid. Like, as far as scene-y wannabe kid as a scene wannabe kid can be. That was me. And there are people that are still stuck in this kind of ball and haven't changed. Now, it's very natural for people to change over a specific amount of time. You go through new experiences that expose you to new and different things, and they stayed stuck. Now, a lot of these people are utter douchebags. Like, no, they're just assholes because it's the cool thing to be an asshole to everybody with all this, like, new trolling generation of insensitive and detached children and teenagers. It's horrible, and I hate going to high school, especially in the South, because one, you have the normal, like, what you'd expect, like the kind of hillbilly-ish Southern kids, and then you have the people that you wouldn't expect, like these still wannabe scene kids, that are still here, and they suck, but since we've grown up in the South, we all have, like, this magnetism of being a judgmental prick. And I will admit, I can be a judgmental prick sometimes, but I try so hard not to be. And the more that all these people are being judgmental and pricky, the less I want to be around them and with them. Now, this judgmental prickiness of horrible, horrible, horrible angriness that gets me, I don't try to be around these people. I don't try in high school because I hate it so much. And I just need a different outlet, a different experience, and I so much wish to go to middle college, but I cannot go to middle college because I hate high school, so I fail my classes, and then it's just like this vicious, horrible cycle of disgusting grotesqueness that I hate so much. And there's so much pressure on me being a teenager because the economy is shit. Everything is just shit right now to be a teenager because, I mean, I don't know how old you guys are right now, but think back to when you were a teenager and think about the amount of pressure that you guys are, like, the general adult populace is putting on now teenagers. Like, I'm expected to know what I want to do with the rest of my life right now. and I don't. And that is scary for me. And I'm supposed to know, so I can go to college for it, I can do this, I can do that, but I have no idea. I don't know what I want to do with my life, and I shouldn't have to be thinking about that much, because I'm a teenager, and no matter what decision I make right now, it's never going to turn out right, because I'm a teenager and I don't have the correct mindset to think so long term. I mean, there's scientific studies that prove teenagers do have like a sort of detachment in their heads from long term and satisfaction now, like long-term satisfaction and now satisfaction. And teenagers are more focused on the now, and it's just how our brains are wired and how everything's happening right now. I'm not going to get that attachment until I'm an older person and everything kind of molds together more. But it also lets you have these wonderful experiences. It's like, why not, man? I want to go off and jump off this shit. And you don't even think about, if you jump off that building, oh, you're gonna die. You just think, dude, I want to go through the sky and feel like I'm falling and flying at the same time. It's gonna be so badass. That's what this is. And I shouldn't have to put away these awesome years of my life thinking about what I'm going to do with the rest of my life when I'm not even supposed to know what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. And it sucks. It just horribly, horribly, horribly sucks. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. There's just so much stress on me being a teenager right now. And I don't even... Dude, I have C's and I'm failing chemistry, and that sucks. Damn. Also, with being where I am in Tennessee, we're trying to lead the way in education. So, a 93 and above is an A 86 and to a 93 is like a B, and it's like insane grading scale shit. So like a 90 to a 100 is an A in other places, while an 80 to a 90 is a B, and a 70 to an 80 is a C. Now, since my grading scale is wonked up, I have shit tons of B's in other places, but I have this C now, whatever. And my parents don't particularly understand that, because when my mom was in high school, she went to high school in Colorado. So the grading scale in Colorado is not wonked up, you know, it's 90 to 100, you know, that grading scale. It's the right grading scale. And, you know, if she got an 80, it was still a B. If I get an 80, it's a C, and that is horrible. That is horrible for me to have a C, because I am her daughter. What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn it, universe. Nothing's gonna fall into place for me, and I'm in so much stress because my 17th birthday is coming up, and that's a year from being 18. That's a year from me being an adult, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life yet. And I'm supposed to know what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life yet, so I can have a good life and do what I need to do to get there. But I don't. I don't know. I'm sorry for this rant, and I'm sorry, but I just need to, like, express this thought process happening in my head right now, and I can't understand any of it. But in other news, since it is close to my 17th birthday, I asked my parents if we could go thrifting, and since I don't have a job, I can't just go out and get new vinyl, so the closer it gets to my birthday, November 16th, I think my birthday's on a Friday, so then the weekend after that, we're going to the movies, and we're going thrifting, so I'll try to pick up some new vinyl so I can make a new vinyl thing, because that's what this channel is for, is to document all of my shit. So, Janis Joplin is just so groovy, man.